Hello, 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 and welcome to Minecraft. Welcome back. I haven't been on in a while. However, we have a shed load of games to go through now. Lots of different games being bought recently and played, and hopefully we'll be bringing them to you soon. So here we go. We have the lovely house that I've made, and yep, that is the start of a football pitch. So we have the pitch made. And we'll be doing a little play-by-play of how the whole stadium gets built as we go along. This was just a silly setup made by lovely friend Graham. It was originally quite phallic actually. Thankfully I've managed to just make it kind of misshapen. But yeah, we're going to do a bit of work on the lines at this side, and we'll do a wee bit of work on the stand at the back there. So what I need firstly is I need a bunch of red wool, I need a bunch of white wool, and we'll leave it at that for just now. So white wool first. Sure why I have any cobblestone or wheat with me, but there you go. So let's just fill this in. Okay, so oops. So this is obviously the box. That's as far as that needs to go. So again, let's see where we're at once this is done. See, now you run out of white wool quite quickly. Like you run out of any wool quite quickly. And to get wool, we obviously need to shear sheep. Now shearing sheep is fine, but does take a long time. So let's just, have we got every bit? Maybe not. There we go. And we can destroy that later. Okay. So that should be 1, 2, 3 from the edge there. That should be 1, 2, 3 from the edge there. And then I believe these get lined up. I'll just have to check that box in a second. So how many have we done? We've done 1 brick, 2 blocks, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So that should be 8 long. We can check that while we're up here doing some red wool. Now you'll notice that from left to right there, the red wool doesn't finish in the right corner. And the reason for that is all the way out to this point over here is where it's actually got to 64 red. So it was quite a handy measurement tool for me, just to know I was out there. Fortunately now I can finish all the way to the side, because the 64 red doesn't really matter anymore. And basically, we're just going to run ourselves out of red, which will be quite quick here, unfortunately. Actually, will we? Yeah, no, we'll carry on here, that's fine. We can come back, we've got a wee bit more red to do. I was thinking what we might do is, might do the top level as well, just to give myself an idea of what kind of height we're at. I'm going to go off the edge here if I'm not careful. Yep. Okay, since we've filled in that one, let's go all the way to the top here and do some red up here. And that should give me a line roughly of where I'm at. Now I do have one missing for some peculiar reason. So let's go destroy a block, pick it up, take it back, run up the stairs, put it in place. Okay. Now where we're at now. Ah, yeah. So we're going to check this number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I just have to go across at that, and then the penalty spot is another 1, 2, 3, 4 back. So it's 4 back from the centre. Do I have a centre point marked anymore? Oh, hope so. That's my centre point there. So 4 back. That actually might be the actual spot there. Now I say that. 1, 2, 3. Thankfully not. That's number 4. Okay, so have I got an? Oh no, I've not got that in the wrong place. That's the edge of the box. Whoops! Right, I'll put that back in a minute. So, I need to cut a groove out here. So yeah, I mean, a lot of this is just work and work and work. I've obviously not worked on this myself. I've had quite a few friends in. When my girlfriend's has some time, she'll help out as well, just as a second person on the block. So 1, 2, 3. That one there is the penalty spot. Okay. So that should also be the centre. So that's the centre, which means 1, 2, 3, 4 to that side. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 to that side. Right, so that's definitely centre of the goal. Hopefully it's centre of the whole thing. We'll do the outside of the box in a second, but I just want to have a wee quick look to see where we're at with that section and what that looks like at the other side. Height wise that's not bad. I have to do a bit more red along the top there to figure that out. But that's a much improved box. I just need to do the outside, but we'll maybe leave that until after this section's destroyed. And we also need to do a centre circle. So yeah, I'll do what we've got left of the red. Then I'll take you for a wee tour around the house. Oh, I've only got 64 red left. Do I have any? No. Okay, so it's, oh, I've got 30. What? Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I've got 34 left as well. Ah, I obviously missed that one. Never mind. Right, so let's see. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's see. We're not even probably a bit over, yeah, quite a bit over halfway, but still not as much as I thought. Across the way. Oh! That was not what was intended. Although, I do have some stairs. So I'm using, oh actually that's the point, we can go and have a look at all the materials that I was using on the way back to the house. So I'll put these out the other side. Just to make sure it's nice and even. Okay. Okay, so we get over halfway. Yeah, we got over halfway. So it's only about 30, 20, 30 to finish that top, second top row. And then obviously some of that will come out for some more stairs, which you'll obviously have seen on the edges there. I've obviously just got some pumpkins out there to jack-o'-lanterns, whatever you call them, just to light that up when I was doing it at night. And we'll just, oh yeah, so this is my colour chart, as it were, or my reference point as to what we're going to use. We obviously went for the red wool, as the final aim is to aim for a stadium very much like my home team. which will obviously compare that to once it's completed, but I mean it's far from complete now. And then the bricks in there as well, which will be used in this stand because we have an old stand in there. The other colours in there just really for function. The quartz stairs, that's the other one. The only thing about quartz stairs, as you'll find out, is when you try and destroy them, they go away. You lose the quartz, as far as I know. So that's obviously quite frustrating. Just quickly go for a wee sleep in the bed so that you can see everything else in daylight. So yeah, let's just head up the strangely shaped viewing platform, shall we say. It's looking quite good actually. That second row, I need a bit more there just to see it fully, maybe a wee bit more height as well. Well, definitely a wee bit more height, probably another 3-4 rows. So with that we'll need to pick up some dirt when we come down to do the under section of the red. And we can do that when we're up in the house here. You obviously see my character here has his diamond armour on. This is my area for basically for growing sugarcane so that I can get paper. Oh, there seems to be a sheep has got in there. Never mind, I'll fix that later. Now a couple of sheep in the hole here, just I think by mistake more than anything else. We moat round the outside, some carrots, lots of sheep, which obviously is all for my wool. So we go inside. We don't go inside. Let's try that again. Oh my word! Right, and so this is the entrance section. Obviously we have the anvil and the crafting table and a couple of ovens which have nothing in them. Good. We then have a whole bunch of boxes here. We need to get some. Yes, we need to get some dirt just to finish off some of that. So I will take all that down with me. That's us full up with dirt. Take a wee run through here. Obviously got my nether portal and open to the back door if we need to, but obviously again that is not accessible from the outside, so that's just for getting out of. This one has just a nice small area and a small viewing platform and a section at the top, and we've used the moss stone on the front. I think it makes it look a lot better, and I think I'm going to change that top section to moss stone as well. It just separates it from the standard cobblestone. Up here we have, just on a small platform, the crafting, sorry, not the crafting table, the enchantment table, which again is obviously for enchanting my pickaxes and all the rest of it. We have a small area outside which you have to get through outside, just keeping some pigs in. Who wants bacon? Couple of beds up here. I plan to do the map wall, but as you can see on Xbox One, the maps don't outgrow the outside of the frame, which I think they do on the newer version of in PC. And obviously because of that, what you then get is you would get a much better coverage of the map. Now you'll see that I've made a couple of maps started here, and most of these other areas are all water. And the areas that are haven't been looked at yet, except this bottom bit, which I'll have to go to. But there we are, nice, right in the middle here. I will do a bit more exploring as we go as well. So we've got a nice little area in here, which is basically functionality to have these stairs to go all the way up this tower. A nice roaring fireplace out here, which always gets me, because then you hear the fire and you think, oh god, what's on fire now? Not entirely sure why I've got this, probably for skydiving of some sort. I think I'll put some water down the bottom there at some point so that you can actually jump off. Fence so we don't go over the edge, then the floating fence because it's the half brick sections. And then this one's again in the middle of being built as well, so you have to be careful not to go off the edge here. I think that's as high as I can go just now, yeah. But it gives you a good impression of the scale and size that everything's going to be. Over this direction somewhere is a couple of pals, they've got a couple of houses over there. in this world. Obviously the stadium's going to be here and the house is going to be here. Probably have to knock back a large section of this waterway here to incorporate the stand that's going to go in there. I'm not sure whether I put a stand on this side yet, purely because it looks fantastic from here. But I probably will end up putting the full stand up and making a viewing platform probably closer to it. And then obviously a bit more space that's cleared out on the left hand side for the other stand there. And that's about it for this section. Now what I'm just going to also do is I'm going to put up another video of the way I've made the goals, and the reason is I've been asked quite a lot when I've been playing Minecraft, and guys who come on to the that brick there, and guys who've come on and had a look at the rooms, they have asked specifically how I've made goals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little video about how to make the best type of goals, or certainly the ones that I feel look the best. I've tried 3 or 4 different types on my section here, and found that it was really difficult to get them and get them built. So what I'll do is I'll put a set just in the middle here. We can destroy it later on. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.